I feel like someone is gaining stability in this situation. Someone could be coming out of some kind of darkness here. This person is coming back to themselves. They're regaining strength. They're regaining balance. They're beginning to know who they are, where they came from, their roots. I feel like somebody was doing root magic on this person that was causing this person some kind of depression. This could be a young adult or a child. With this child in reverse, I'm getting they're not young. They're like teenager, young adult, or this just could be your child. And you could be in your 60s and your child could be in their 30s. You know what I'm saying? So take it how it resonates for you. But whoever this is, I feel like they're starting to see the beauty in life. Things are starting to harmonize for them. They're gaining their prosperity, their dignity, their destiny back, because this person's destiny could have been stolen. Or they could have felt like their destiny was being stolen because of some kind of demonic contract that this person was put in. This could be multiple people as well, so take it how it resonates. But they were placed in a demonic contract against their free will. Crown chakra. This demonic contract allowed entities in to manipulate this person's mind. I'm looking at this card, this family card, and I see the first thing I seen was familiar spirits. So these entities could have been a vibrational match to this person, because familiar spirits are spirits that you can identify with, that you have something in common with. So they could have been open to these energies. These energies were recognizable and they allowed them in. I'm also seeing Amityville. Look at this. Look at this. Child. Flying monkeys and bots. And I thought I seen black magic. Brainwashed. Somebody could have been brainwashing your children, their children, somebody's children here. But I feel like they were doing this energetically, placing thoughts in this person's mind, or this person could be around your children, around these young adults. It could be another family member. It could be just entities in their environment, their workplace, their neighborhood, their household, the music that they listen to, the habits that they have, whatever these young people open themselves up to, or anything of influence around these young people, is what they were susceptible to. If they agreed to it, if they allowed it in. So these entities play. Why did I put that back over there? These entities play on people's emotions. They play on people's states of mind, their vulnerabilities. They could have taken someone away from their family. Somebody could no longer be part of one family, but they're a part of another family, because you're always going to have family. No matter who you are, you're always going to have some type of family, whether it's your soul family, your physical family, people that you call family as far as people that love you. But somebody could have been taken away from their family. Somebody could have been taken away from one family and placed in another family, or they could have been back. They could have been brought back to their original family here. Somebody was casting out family. They were separating themselves from family. Working against family. Working against their roots, who they are, and where they come from. But whatever this energy harvesting, whatever was feeding off of this person, these people, they can't do this anymore. X, this is of old. Cleanse. I can't make this up. Somebody's being cleansed from this magic. Somebody could feel more relaxed, more calm, more in their body, more of peace. Whoever this was dealing with a lot of chaos. And because their energy was being interrupted, it was throwing everything out of whack. Their thoughts, the way they felt. This person could have been feeling sick, off balance, unstable, like something is wrong with them, something is following them, a paranormal state, always worried, anxious, feeling like something was attacking them. I heard feeling like something is crawling on them. Karmic family and friends, drama king and queen. I'm not going to read all of those. Moving. Oh my God, Pisces. This could be dealing with a Pisces. Secret child. Marrying for money. Addictions. I can't make these cards up, dude. They're just falling out right where they're supposed to be. And something is being thrown out of, something was being thrown out of synchronicity, out of harmony, out of balance, out of line. Somebody was out of line for what they were doing, crossing the line. Energy harvesting. Somebody played too much and they're being forced to let go. The law of attraction. Whatever these energies that these people were putting out, or these entities were putting out, are going back to where they came from. This investment, because they're the ones that invested in these energies of chaos and destruction. Work, angry, seeing from a higher perspective. South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, or Utah. Somebody could live in one of those states. Libra, there's a situation being balanced out. This also could be dealing with a Libra. Somebody could have Libra placements. I heard Libra moon. Or I should say I saw Libra moon. Show me this energy. Show me family in reverse. The devil. This devil energy was trying to make this person, these young people, a part of their family by keeping a hold on them, restraining them, giving them confidence in negativity, making them feel like their strength was in toxicity, being toxic to family members. Show me family in reverse. Also making someone feel like a victim. And these people could have been victimized. This King of Cups, I feel like this King of Cups just represents love. But somebody's love for their family is being restored. Because this veil, this cloak, that was over their energy is being lifted, and their heart chakra is being activated. Because all of these, no, I was about to say all of their chakras are being activated, but that would have been inaccurate. Each individual chakra is being activated on its own. So it's like right now they're focused on their heart chakra. The Holy Spirit is focused on their heart chakra, love. Give me another one for family in reverse. Yeah, somebody's making a decision to operate out of their heart chakra here. Not letting their heart chakra rule them, but it's like it's being activated. Their emotions, their love, their compassion is being activated. I see electrical signals, neurotransmitters firing into this person's heart chakra, and it's making it beat. It's making it pulsate. Show me energy harvesting in reverse. And what does the heart do when it starts to beat? It increases blood flow. If it increases blood flow, it increases oxygen. And the oxygen can carry the cells to the organs. So this person's body is being restored. They're being revitalized. Their energy, their power is being restored. Their life force is being restored. Show me energy harvesting. Something doesn't want to come out here. Strength. This is clarifying the energy harvesting in reverse because someone's getting their power back. They're getting their confidence back. Their courage. Their will to live. But at first they were investing in these burdens, carrying karmic debt that didn't belong to them. That could be what this person is still doing. Because they're not realizing that a lot of these energies, a lot of these burdens aren't theirs to carry. So if you're the one watching my reading, lay these boulders, these bricks, these burdens, lay them down. Because they're not yours to carry. Somebody could have been carrying the weight of their family. The weight of what their family went through. The misunderstandings, the poverty, the disagreements, the feeling not loved, not understanding how true love is expressed, bitterness, resentment, hatred, any kind of lower vibrational frequency. It's like if this person was feeling a lack of love, these entities made it worse than what it was. Like it's like these entities drew out everything. They made everything so drawn out to where this person felt overwhelmed with these emotions, but they weren't true. Feeding this person lies to cause them to fall deeper in despair so that these entities can draw more energy. Because the lower the frequency that these people were in, these young people were in, the more they were able to steal their vitality, their youth, their beauty, their prosperity, their success, their life force, their love, their compassion, their aspirations, their inspirations. All of these things were being drawn from these people. Their gifts. And I'm feeling like it was all done for money, to manifest monetary things. Things of this earth that'll go away. But they were draining these young people of their existence, their eternity. All because of something temporary. Show me work. Okay, sorry. Go back to invest. Give me more on invest. Somebody's focusing on the I am. Eye of the beholder, I heard. 8 of Wands and 8 of Cups. Yeah, somebody's getting a new beginning. They're laying these burdens down. They're letting go. And they're getting this new beginning because this is all about their choice. They're choosing to free themselves. And if this person, these people choose to free themselves, then they're operating out of their free will. And that's when these energies that were feeding off of these young people become judged, because now that these young people have been enlightened, your sons and daughters have been enlightened, they're no longer a vibrational match to these familiar spirits. And these entities that are trying to attack them are trying to force their way in. Because they're not allowed anymore. So in that case, they're violating the free will of the people who transmuted these energies, or in the process of transmuting these energies. Show me work. The Knight of Cups. Yeah. Knight of Cups is love energy. Opportunities. They're working on their heart chakra. It's being activated. Something could have been making these young people angry. But this cycle is closed out. This cycle of feeling empty is closed out. Show me angry. The Hierophant. Somebody could be meditating a lot. They're going within. They're learning something new. They're educating themselves. They're getting higher knowledge and wisdom. Somebody also could be being taught to manage their anger. Maybe somebody's in counseling. They're doing some kind of therapy, hypnosis, mindfulness, speaking positive affirmations to themselves. If this is not what they're doing, or this is what you're needing to do. Surrendering to the Holy Spirit. Protecting yourself from outside forces that do not belong to you and do not serve you. Surrendering to the Almighty God. Humbling yourselves. And this doesn't just have to be for young people. This could be people of all ages. Seeing from a higher perspective. Show me this. Somebody's no longer investing in lustful energies, greed, lower vibrations here. They're not giving into addictions, pleasures. Not saying these people won't fall, because nobody's perfect, but they're not a slave to their addictions anymore. They're not a slave to this anger, because there's nothing wrong with anger. There's nothing wrong with any of our emotions, but they are to be processed thoroughly, and it becomes a problem when you stay in those emotions, whether it's anger, love, peace, because peace can become laziness. Anger can become bitterness and resentment and rage. Love can become too much giving, to the point where you're becoming a sacrifice. So every energy, every emotion needs to be balanced out. And that's what this person is doing. This is what these people are doing, is balancing out their emotions. What they give their time and energy to. It could be food. Eating too much food. Even eating too many fruits can be, toxic. Too many vegetables. Too much kale. The oxalates. The beets. The uric acid or whatever it is. And anything can be, I'm just saying that too much water. Anything could become toxic if you overdo it. That's why it's important to have balance. And that's what I feel like these people are practicing, tapping into. And you'll get there. Whoever you are, you'll get there. You don't have to be perfect. It takes time, because some of these people have been dealing with this stuff since childhood. Maybe that's why I was feeling that these aren't really young people. This could be dealing with childhood issues. Belief systems that you developed when you were children. Belief systems that were implanted in your brain that caused that brainwashing. Subconscious beliefs that were stored in your memory bank because of life experiences. What your teachers said, what your parents said, what your family, your friends, the environments, the communities that you live in, the billboards, the commercials. All of this is marketing and mind programming. Spells. These spells are being broken from the root. Love story. The love is being restored. Someone could be keeping a promise. This could be the Almighty Source energy, the Christ consciousness, keeping its promise of your freedom, your divine inheritances, your birthright, reminding you of who you are, because you're opening yourself up. People are opening themselves up to the truth, finding themselves, finding the love and the compassion in their hearts. It's being restored. All because of this Hierophant energy, and those who aren't in this Hierophant energy, educating themselves, looking from higher perspectives, they're going to be left behind. So if you're one of the ones who is not seeking higher wisdom and knowledge and harmony with the universe, the creator, I urge you to find yourselves. Find out who you truly are and where you come from. The truth. Just ask God to reveal himself to you. Even if you don't believe, even if you question it, just ask God to reveal himself to you. Show you itself and remind you of who you are. The awakening. People are being awakened. And if you didn't know, now you know. But it started since birth. Born into sin, born into lies, born into confusion. Some of these people became this way as adults, though. It's like over time, because of their experiences and these thoughts that they believed and kept processing and operating in. It's like they were a robot. They were being controlled by their emotions and their thoughts. So they made themselves susceptible to these energies. But this is not who they truly are. Go within and find yourself if you haven't done this already, because you're truly missing out if you haven't. Nothing wants to come out of this deck, huh? Oh. This is the Oracle. What lies beneath? What's hidden? Past, present, and future. Where has this path that you've been on led you to, or where is it leading you to? Who are you? Who do you serve? Do you serve money? Because you could be a slave to money even if you don't have any. And there's people out here who will do anything for money because they are a slave to it. What are you a slave to? What's controlling you? What's motivating you? Bitterness, anger, resentment, lies. A lot of the things we become, the things that we believe, are all lies. But they were designed to program us, to keep us in lack, to keep us from understanding who we are, knowing who we are. All right, let's get a different deck because that one is not working. And then I'm going to close this energy out as well. Yeah, I get the point, right? Confirmation in reverse. Intergalactic mastery in reverse. I heard just do it. You don't need the confirmation. Just do it. The confirmation will come as you're going along this path. Because when you become the master of your life yourself, then you will start to see the results. And you don't have to fully master yourself. You're on the path to mastering yourself. This card could be in reverse because you haven't completely mastered yourself. But you're on the way. Hopefully you're on the way. Somebody has entered the gates and the veil has been lifted. Enter those gates. Walk the path. Be loyal to the path. And this person is staring at this big heart. Let the love be restored. And the other chakras will become balanced with it. But right now, just focus on the heart chakra. That's what Source is focusing on, the heart chakra in these people. What did you love? Who do you love? And why do you love it? I love you. Solo magic. This is a journey that you have to go on by yourself. You can't take others with you, but others can follow. If they choose to see the light, if they choose to transcend and be one with themselves, their higher self, the universe, the metaverse, somebody could be writing a love letter to themselves. Or this person could be saying affirmations by doing this mindful meditation. But this is all about you and your creativity, your magic, your power, your abilities to see the truth and to transform. I felt inspired to clarify this South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah card. And somebody from one of these states is focused on money and they'll do anything for money. This could be global, or this could be somebody that's attacking someone's family personally. But these people are not going to be successful here. It's like they're trying to get this Ace of Pentacles off of your children, but they're going to remain in poverty. Because this isn't going to work. Because it's like investing in this energy is going to lead them into having less than what they had before. So if these people were at the bare bottom, the bare minimum, it's like they're going to be stripped of the rest that they have. And the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Because of these actions, because of what they're motivated by, they're inspired by. They were told to rest, to let this go, to give up on this. But these people decided to still be toxic. This could be people from overseas, third world countries, people that travel, are always on the go, traveling place to place, seeking who they may devour because they're carrying this devil energy that they were told to put to rest. Somebody could also have a demonic presence hovering over them when they're sleeping. Show me this Four of Swords. The King of Wands. I feel like this is an energy. The reason why it's coming out in the upright is because this entity knows exactly who it is, what it wants, and what it's doing. This could be some form of sleep paralysis. This person could be trying to get up. Or this person could be doing some kind of astral traveling as well. To a child. To the past. To memories. Affecting someone's memories. Show me the Six of Cups. This Four of Swords with this devil energy, they're sending entities to a young person. They could be sending a spirit of death, that someone would die in their sleep, but this person's going to get up. Show me the Six of Cups. Yeah, they're sending some kind of chaos magic to a child here. Or like I said, if this person, they could be having memories in their sleep as well. It's like they're traveling, trying to cause someone else chaos, but they're getting trapped in their own memories of the past. And they're fighting. They're struggling. Because they're getting trapped in their own memories. But somebody's combating these energies that they're trying to send to this young person. Somebody that loves you. Yeah, and I picked up on this energy before. This motherly figure could be combating these energies. They're standing in the gap for a young person, a child. That they're not bothered by these energies, and that's why this energy is going back to whoever these people are that were sending it out. Yeah, because they're not dealing with these energies. This young person is not dealing with these energies. Show me this Five of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is all they're going to get out of this Five of Pentacles, because it's not working. And this is just and fair, because these people keep cursing themselves. They were already cursed. That's why they're trying to get out of poverty. But it's like they're constantly cursing themselves and their bloodlines. Because this is what they believe in. This justice is going to overpower them. This justice energy has a grip on these people doing this work here. Show me the Devil. Yeah, because I feel like these people were warned to not do this, and they took a risk anyway. And now they're disappointed, because they'll do anything for money, and they kept being promised an outcome of prosperity and success. But operating out of this devil energy is keeping you cursed. And with them messing with this high priestess's children, they're continuously cursing themselves. And this devil is just laughing at them. Because they're chained to this entity. And the more they do this work, the deeper into the depths of despair that they go. But these people are already in despair, because they're chained to death. They're chained to chaos. They're chained to toxicity and addictions. They're bound in it. Yet they're trying to get out of it, trying to escape their fate by doing this magic. but they're putting themselves deeper in karmic debt for lifetimes. Generations to come are going to deal with this debt because these people refuse to change who they are. They're under judgment. This devil energy is under judgment. And the devil is mocking them. Wow. I don't have anything else to say. What you put out, you will eventually get back in return. The energies that you conjure up will eventually come back to you. People that send these energies out better hope that people don't free themselves. Because when that energy has to go somewhere. And the first place is going to look to, when it can't match the frequency of what you're trying to send it to, is going to go back to you. Somebody was told to walk away and they were under judgment and they failed the task. Now they have to pay.